Hello, welcome back. Lately, there have been many updates in the community regarding the future banners and their predictions. New schedules have been roaming around, so today we will be talking about that. But before we start, these banner speculations are just predictions based on posts available on different social media platforms. These are not official updates or schedules by Love and Deepspace. For official updates and announcement, check the in-game notice and Love and Deepspace official social media pages. This schedule was posted by Leeks on 17th June. Plan your pulse wisely. It's non-stop from here on out. New potential schedule translated. They translated the schedule, which we already saw a lot of time in my previous videos. This is a similar schedule, not the same one, with some minor changes. So let's take a look at it. Now we know Raphael Smith is currently running from 17th June to 1st July. After that, there will be an evening formal multi. Used to be wedding. The banner which we all called a wedding banner, it's not a wedding banner anymore. They are saying that it will be a formal multi banner. Now we don't know because these are just predictions by our CN uncles. So whatever they say. This will be from 3rd July to 22nd July, along with main story update for Raphael and Xavier. The fish is Raphael and star is Xavier. Now after that, they are saying from 25th July to 8th August will be Xavier's new myth. After that will be the long-awaited Summer Beach banner from 12th August to 29th August. Now this will be for Chinese Valentine's, so expected to be a big event plus rumored spicy. That means this will be a spicy event. Everyone is excited about the beach banner, including me. After that, from 31st August to 7th September will be Zain's birthday banner. Zain's birthday is on 5th September. Well, here I must tell you, 5th September is celebrated as Teacher's Day in India. And yes, it is our Shifu's birthday on 5th September. I mean, I don't know, but yes, this is a big coincidence because we celebrate Teacher's Day in India and Zen is Master of Eight. After that, there will be a solo banner for Sylus from 9th September to 18th September. Then from 20th September to 9th October, National Day. We don't know what multi-banner it could be, but there will be a multi-banner between this time. According to these predictions, they are saying it could be Chinese themed or historical. No news yet. Now, I read somewhere and I think I have shared it over here also. In that post, they mentioned that the theme for the National Day banner could be based on specific Chinese cities. And for Sylus, they mentioned that it would be Harbin. I will link down the particular video in which I talked about it. You can check that out. After that, it will be Xavier's birthday from 11th October to 18th October. Then Zen's new myth from 20th October to 3rd November. After Zen's new myth, there could be Caleb's solo banner from 5th November to 14th November. After that, Sylus's Dragon Myth rerun from 17th November to 24th November. Then a multi-banner. Again, they don't have any idea what kind of multi-banner it could be, but there will be a multi-banner from 25th November to 13th December. Then Raphael's solo from 15th December to 24th December. Then Sylus's new myth from 26th December to 9th January 2026. And then the second anniversary multi-banner from 12th January to 31st January next year. Now this is the new schedule. I would say if you are not on Twitter, you can save this video. And what I'm thinking is that yes, they will go according to this. It is really packed myth multi, but I think they will go like this only. So just save it. The next post we have is by Suzu. This post was posted on 19th June. Xia Hongshu uncle is at it again. I'm scared. I'm afraid. The multi-banner myth sandwich is getting real. Now they found another post and they translated it, roughly translated it. In early July, they are saying there will be a multi-banner. We just read about it in Lex's post. Then in late July, they are saying Xavier and Raphael's main story update plus Caleb's free 5-star card. Now if you remember, the past schedule which was deleted from Reddit, I made a video about that. In that they mentioned that with Raphael's new myth, we could get Caleb's 5-star card. But right now, as we see, we did not get it. So they are saying maybe with Xavier and Raphael's main story update, we could get Caleb's 5-star free card. After that, they are saying there will be major version update in early August. Now when we see Lex's post, I am thinking that this will be the time between the formal multi-banner and Xavier's new myth. This is the time when we could get the big 4.0 update. Coming back to Suzu's post, in late August, they are saying there will be Xavier's new myth plus Silas's branch story. It's raining here today, and Theo is so angry. Theo, I'll be back in a minute.
1 hour later.
After that, in late August, we might have Xavier's new myth and Silas's branch story. I am hoping that we get the missing content for Silas because, yes, he has been missing a lot of things. We will be talking about it later in this video. After that, Chinese Valentine's multi-banner. That is the beach banner. Now, is this schedule overwhelming? Yes, it is. But seeing that we have 5 love interest, I think that this is the most accurate one till now. This is the new schedule. Let's see what changes happens in this. Now, the next post is kind of a speculation which was posted on Red Note and was debunked by Unfold themselves. We have talked about it previously in this video also. It's about the sleep feature which we might get with the version update. So let's take a look at it. Now this post was also posted on June 19th by Ria. Curious ones enter. Those not interested, avoid at their own discretion. Now this was the original post. It was posted on Red Note, and as you can see, there is an official reply by Unfold. They have debunked it. Curious ones enter. Those not interested, avoid at their own discretion. Briefly describe, the pictures will not be released, leaving a suspense. That means the person who posted this also has the pictures of the sleep feature. I don't know what credibility this has, but yes, if we follow the pattern, this has been debunked by Paper Games themselves. So we might get it, we might not get it. I don't know. I am just the messenger over here. The first point is sleeping companion system, pair and cards picture. These emojis. Okay. Zen's and Silas's pictures, like the sports system with the time in the upper right corner. The male protagonist is lying on the bed in daily clothes. Pair, which is Zen, side lying. Car, which is Silas, lying on his back without a quilt. The small text says it is a 3-dimensional surround. Should there be breathing sounds, looking forward to it. Everyone freaked out, including me. So yes, we might become Edward and watch our Bellas sleeping. Like we watch them work out and we watch them sleeping in the cafe. So yeah, we might get to see them sleeping also. According to this post on Red Note, they said that they have seen pictures of Zen and Silas sleeping, and there is a timer like we see in the workout section when you make the boys work out and then watch them. Someone posted that we are the biggest stalkers. We actually fight that this love interest is a stalker, that love interest is a stalker. No, we are the ones who are doing the stalking. And it really felt weird because, yes, we see them sleep in the cafe, scrolling on their phone in the cafe. We see them work out in every angle. So, yeah, it was really funny. But yes, now we will be watching them sleep also. And according to this post, we might even get the sound experience. Like you see when the boys work out, they make really intense noises, especially Caleb. You have to put the headphones on if you are making Caleb work out. My favorite workout buddy is Raphael. I really enjoy working out with him, no one else. Now, the second point was wedding card mixed pool, and they cut the screenshot. But this post, which they posted in Chinese, we were able to see what the whole post was. Let's first read the comment which Paper Games gave. The content you are discussing and spreading is not officially released. This is false news. triple one is written, but I think so. This is false news. We are investigating and collecting evidence from the source of the news. Please stop spreading such information to avoid unnecessary influence. Everything is subject to official release. Thank you for your understanding and support. And this was the post, the screenshot which was cut. This is the whole post. So, in the first point, they wrote a picture shows a man kneeling and kissing his hand. His face and clothes are not clear. It is pure black shadow. It should be a night service pool. So, the first point is about the wedding mixed pool, which is not wedding anymore. I think so. It will be a small function type, ballroom or something. I don't know. And in that, you can see there's a picture of a man kneeling and kissing MC's hand. They have written his hand. Translation is really bad. But still, what else we can do? Now, his face and clothes are not clear. It is a pure black shadow. That means it might be a silhouette or something. And it is a night scene. The second point they have written is about the sleep companion. Again, it is a picture of a person lying on bed. It is a sleep companion. It should be rotatable at multiple angles. I am thinking, now I am guessing, like we can rotate them in the workout section, we will be able to rotate them in the sleep feature also. The various light and shadows can be adjusted. Oh, okay. Then there are words written on the sleep companion pictures. That means when you tap them, they will say something like they say in the work and workout section. Like when you work with them and you tap them, they will say you are not working, you are just concentrating on us. Or when they are working out, you can tap them and they say some lines, something like that, even when they are sleeping. Okay. Similar to 2.0 and 3.0, it should be a major update to version 4.0. I guess a lot of things will be updated during this summer version. This should be taken by an employee facing the computer. It is estimated that it will be updated soon after the Fish Day card. So, after Raphael Smith, we might get to see many new things. I am really excited. Let's see what happens. The most excited I am is about the sleep companion. I want to see what kind of freaks they will make us out to be. Because, yes, watching someone sleep is really creepy. I really found it weird when I first read it in Twilight. I was like, he watches her sleep? That is really strange. And now I will be the one doing it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I mean, we all know Silas snores. You just go into the cafe, and if Silas is sleeping, he snores. So now we can watch him snore on bed. Nice, nice, not bad. Now, next, we are going to talk about Silas's missing content. We all know Silas has been missing content for a long, long time. He debuted in July last year, and this July it will be 1 year, and we still haven't got his content. I wanted to talk about it for a long time, but the problem was I did not have the exact data on how much content he was missing, and also some things were continuously updating, so I was waiting to see if they update it. Now, they updated a lot of things with Silas. We got a main story with Silas in it. We got his free 5-star card. We got the 10 days with you card of Silas also. So, yes, they updated, but there are still some things which are missing. So, let's talk about them. Someone made a thread on Twitter, and that helped me a lot to understand what content Silas is missing. Silas does not have the cards as compared to Zen, Raphael, and Xavier. Both Silas and Caleb has less companions. All these things are very confusing to me personally, and this thread helped me a lot. So let's take a look at it. Now Kelsey here made a thread. They posted, Silas is 335 days old today, 30 days from 365. Now Silas was released on 15th July 2024. Since there's no event today and his first anniversary is coming up, I am going to do a thread about missing Silas content. Some pertains to Caleb too, but Silas is closer to OG3 than to Caleb and near halfway between. Now, to start us off, missing Bond story, crucial moments between love interest and MC. As we can see, Raphael, Xavier, and Zen all have two Bond stories, while Silas has one Bond story and Caleb has one Bond story. Now, this is the first thing which we can say is missing for Silas. What I think is that they should update this with Silas's branch story. Because yes, we have two bond stories with OG3, that is Raphael, Xavier, and Zen. But for Silas and Caleb, we just have one. So they should update it. It has been a year, and for Silas, it has not yet been updated. For Caleb, it will be 6 months in July. Now, as we can see, they have not updated for Silas. So for Caleb, I don't see a chance that they will be updating it soon. What I believe is that with the 4.0 update, they should give us Silas's Bond story. Let's see and let's hope for the best. The second point, which they say, is the anecdotes. Again, we all know that Silas and Caleb has just one, while the OG3 has three anecdotes each. Now, anecdotes are really important. They give us a backstory and a lot about all these characters, but we don't have it. We don't have it for Silas and we don't have it for Caleb as well. The next point, which they said, was the poses, the companion poses. Now, we will just come back to this pose thing, but before that, these are all the companions. For Xavier, we have Lumiere, Light Seeker, Deep Space Hunter, Evol Police, Distant Youth. For Zen, again we have five: Master of Fate, that is the limited myth one. Foreseer, the standard myth. Lincoln Doctor, Medic of the Arctic, Dawnbreaker. Again, for Raphael, we have God of Tides. Now we have one more now, the Lemurian Sea God. We have that also for Raphael. So that means we have six companions for Raphael, including the new myth. Then Abyss Walker, Artist, Phantom of the Siren, Fresh Paint. For Silas and Caleb, we have three companions each. One is the Otherworldly Visitor, then the Relentless Conqueror, Abyssum Sovereign. I think so, that's how we pronounce it. I hope that's how we pronounce it. I'm really sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Now, this one, Relentless Conqueror, is the standard companion, and this one is the myth companion, the Dragon Silas. For Caleb, we have Colonel Caleb, the Deep Space Pilot, and Ultimate Weapon X02. Now, this one, X02, is the limited companion, and the Colonel Caleb is the standard companion. It's fast paced Colonel. I always call him Colonel Caleb. I don't know why. Now, according to this post over here, they are saying that Xavier, Zen, and Caleb all have the corresponding poses to their companions. This was the original post from where they took. We see over here, for Xavier, we have this pose. Now, this is a static pose in the Glint photo studio. For Light Seeker, we have the same pose. And for Lumiere, we have the same pose. For Zen also, for Dawnbreaker, we have the same pose. For Foreseer, again you can see. And for Master of Fate, again we have the same pose. When it comes to Raphael, we don't have the standard companion pose. That is the fresh paint one companion. We don't have that pose for Raphael. We have the Abyss Walker for Raphael and the God of Tides pose also for Raphael. For Silas, we just have this. We don't have the Dragon Companion pose. We don't have the standard companion pose like we saw in Caleb. Now, this thing really irritated me a lot, that if Caleb, who was launched after Silas, can get all these poses, why aren't they being added for Silas? I mean, we paid. I spent a huge amount of money for the Dragon Myth. To get the Dragon Myth, I was new in the game and I don't know how it worked. So I really spent a lot of money, but still I don't have it. And for Caleb, these poses are there in the chocolate shop. So I did some of the research myself. It was really tiring, I must tell you. But I found something. Now, these are all the poses for Silas. There are 39 poses for Silas. I have excluded all the ones which are the general poses. I have just included the ones we get for free and the ones we can get from chocolates and the red diamonds. There is a pose which you can even buy from the red diamond, so I have included that also. These are all the solo and the couple poses for Silas. There are 39 of them, and these are the poses which we get when we increase the affinity. Right now, the maximum affinity for Sylus is 160. So we have poses till affinity 151. Now, when I compared for Caleb, yes, I compared just Caleb and Sylus because the OG3 will obviously have more content than Sylus and Caleb. The reason, because they were in the game 6 months before Sylus and an year before Caleb. So, yes, they will have it. So, I did not compare theirs. The second reason was there were too many poses and I was not able to get it together in one place. For Sylus and Caleb, it was easy because they both are launched with 6 month difference. Sylus is the fourth love interest and Caleb is the fifth love interest. They were not launched with the OG3, so yes, I'm comparing them. Now for Caleb, we have 41, again excluding the general poses. Now what happens is Caleb has 41 of them and Sylus has 39 of them. For affinity, Caleb has maximum affinity of 130, so he has the poses till affinity level 127. Now the poses that are missing from Sylus and we have them for Caleb. That is these two poses. One of them is the companion pose for the Dragon Sylus. We have the one for X02, that is Caleb's limited companion, but we don't have it for Sylus. Now, when I searched the older post of Love in Deepspace, I found that this was the case for every myth back then. Now, this post over here is a post from June 2nd, 2024. That is when the first time Zen Smith was there. This is not the rerun post, this is the original post of the myth. And over here, we can see we are not getting the pose. The pose which is corresponding to this, that is the companion pose, and the pose of this. Just a minute. Now, when originally Zen Smith was launched, this pose, the Divine Scheme, and the new companion pose was not included in the chocolate shop. They gave out these poses with the rerun. As you can see over here, it's written photo poses Zen's Secret of Fate and Zen Wind Listener corresponding to 3-star memory and companion display will be permanently added in the chocolate shop. Did you see? So that means last year, the myths which were released, they were not giving out the poses for the companion or for the 3-star memory. They gave out these poses this year with the rerun. Now, the same thing happened with Caleb because his memory came out this year in 2025. So, this pose, the 3-star memory pose, the termination, and this one, the companion pose, these were added beforehand. They did not wait for his rerun like they waited for the others. This is not just the case with Zen, they have done it with Raphael. Raphael's poses we also got this year only with the rerun. For Lumiere also we got with the rerun. So I am hoping for Sylus also, at least this one, the Dragon Sylus pose of the companion, we will get it as we got it for Caleb. So for Caleb, yes, they gave it in the myth the first time only, but for the others, they are including it in the rerun. Now, when you see the rerun, you can see that you are not getting the couple pose, which was there originally. Originally, when the myth were introduced, they had the couple pose, like over here, couple pose Zen's Master Mastery. This was there, but in the rerun for Zen, we did not get the couple pose. We just got a solo pose, which was not included originally. Now that is why Caleb has two extra poses. First is this termination, and the second is this. If we compare it with Sylus. So what I am thinking now, that when we will have the rerun for this Sylus's AS companion, we will get this pose. First of all, the companion pose. It's really beautiful, and yes, I want it. It's really amazing, and I really want the exact pose. Nothing similar, just the exact pose. Now, what I'm thinking is that they will give us this pose and they will give us this pose also because this is his 3-star card, Reckless Living. So, we will be getting it for the rerun. Now, this mystery is solved. Why we don't have the pose for Relentless Conqueror. Now, here the things got really messy because we have the pose for every other standard companion. We have it for Raphael, we have it for Zen, we have it for Xavier, and we even have it for Caleb. But why don't we have it for Sylus? What is the problem that they have not given us this pose? This is the companion pose, and we should have it because when Caleb was launched, he had that Colonel Caleb one. This one. We can buy this from the chocolate shop, but we don't have anything which is similar to this to buy from the chocolate shop. Now I really got disturbed by this. I was like, why have they not included Silas's companions pose and they have given one for Caleb? This one. And yes, I was disturbed. I was like, when they can give it to Caleb, who was launched this year, why can't they give it to Silas? It will be an year now, and we still do not have the pose because it's really nice if you see it. Someone sent Kelsey an anonymous message on the straw page, and it really disturbed me. First of all, their language was really bad, but somewhere they had a point. I really did not like all this. Whatever this was written over here, appreciate the thread and all. Because here their language was really bad. Over here they said, wait and you will see Silas and Raf's content slowly. Also, the poses you are asking for are not that good to be added in the glint. He has other poses to make up for that. Now, this really irritated me because Kelsey is one of my favorite rooms. They are really fun and I like interacting with them. So, when I saw this message, I was not very happy. Now, that forced me to compare all the poses which Silas has with the others, and it was a lot of hassle, but yes, I found some things. Now, again, I will say, don't come at me. I just found it by myself because I was searching all through the game and I was seeing all the poses and everything. Now, that is why whatever I found is my research and everything. You don't have to agree with it. I am just trying to give my views on it, that why this pose is not there, because what this anon said that there are other poses to make up for that, but still we saw that Silas has two less poses than Caleb has two more. So that problem we solved, that Silas will be getting it in the rerun, this one and this one. But what about this pose? This pose of Silas is missing. Do we really have anything to make up for that, or it's missing altogether? Now when you go into the game and you go into the shop, that is the chocolate shop. Please ignore my diamonds. I don't have them. Because we compared the chocolate shop poses, so let's see the pose for Caleb. Now, these are the poses. The first three, which I have not bought yet, are the ones for the snapshot only. That is why I think so I didn't buy them. Let's ignore them. Now, all these poses are 16 in number. If we exclude the couple poses and the dynamic ones and just include the static ones, we have one. This is with the limited myth of Caleb, that is the X02 myth. This one also was the myth pose, which I showed you, the 3-star card one. Now, this is one pose which Caleb has. You can buy it from the chocolate shop. And this was added when Caleb was launched. Again, this one, emergency operation. This is that pose of the standard myth companion, the Colonel Caleb one. This is also there for 600 chocolates. And this was also added when Caleb was launched in January. So these four are the static poses for Caleb. When we go for Silas has 14 poses. Again, I have not bought the snapshot ones. If we exclude the birthday pose, the dynamic ones, and the couple poses, we have these two. One, Silas in charge, and two, Silas raises dance. And these are 14 in number. Now, with the rerun, we will get those two poses, the 3-star card one and the myth companion, Dragon Silas one. We will get it. So these will be also 16, like we have for Caleb. But as we can see, for Caleb, we got the one with the gun and Colonel Caleb one. For Silas, they gave us this one with Mephisto for chocolates and the Razor's Dance one. Now, I have no idea why they did not give us that pose, this one, because this is really a nice pose and they should have given it to us. But instead, they added two different poses in the chocolate shop. Everything else for Cyrus and Caleb is same. The poses that are missing, that is, we have 41 for Caleb and 39 for Silas. After the myth rerun of Abysm Sovereign, we will have it, and I am sure we will have it because for the others, we are getting it with their reruns. So, yes, for Silas also, we will get these two poses. But I still have no idea why they did not give us this pose. Everyone else has it. Why haven't they given it to Silas? I have no idea. Now, there are two things that could happen. Maybe they were not able to make this pose and make it work in Glint, or maybe they are putting it behind a paywall and we might see it in the future, but we have to pay for it. Now, again, I am a very optimistic person and I believe that this pose, the Relentless Conqueror one, we will get it maybe with his branch story. We might get it with the new branch story update, whenever that would be. Because if they do not give it, this is really not fair with Silas. And yes, I will say it, it's not fair. Share your thoughts with me. What do you think that we might get this companion pose, or they just replaced it with the ones we just saw in the chocolate shop and we will not get this? Because I really like this pose. It's, I mean, the way Silas's gaze is there, it's really nice. Now we have a similar pose, but it's not exactly same like this one. We have a similar one, and I really don't know if I should consider that, but yeah, we should consider all the points. So I will show that also. Just a minute. And I'm really not good with glint, so bear with me. Like I said, not good with glint. Now this is the pose. You can see one of his hands are free and one is in the pocket. Now if we see this pose for Silas over here, and then we see this one of his hand is free and the other one is in the pocket. Yeah, no, it's not similar. Is it now? No, it's not, right? But I would say this is the closest pose to this pose of the Relentless Conqueror. Am I wasting my time doing all this? I don't know. I mean, they have been so unfair to Silas that everything about him, I just feel no, this is less. There should have been more. Yeah, this is not the same pose. It's different. I will not take this into consideration. No input. We want this pose, the Relentless Conqueror one. This is the companion pose, and yes, we want it. We will just say right now that yes, Silas is missing three poses in total, not two, three. When compared to Caleb, yes, two. But when compared to everyone, he's missing three poses. One is the Relentless Conqueror one, this one. Wait a minute. Yeah, this one. Second is this one, and third is this one. I really hope we get this pose for Silas because that it will be fair for him. As we can see, everyone has it. Zayn has it, Xavier has it, Raphael has it, and Caleb also has it. So Silas should also have this pose. Now, next was this post. Intimate Clint poses, no link as Reddit post and user is gone. But you can still see this Reddit post. It was posted a month ago and then was deleted. Maybe the mods deleted it on Reddit, or the person who posted it, they decide to delete it. Whatever it was, we can still see the post. Now, this post says, for demonstration purposes, these are the other love interest affinity 100 to 160 exclusive couple poses. Silas has one glint pose unlockable at intimacy 100 levels. Now, they are saying that this is the pose which we have in the glint photo studio for 151 affinity level, and this is the couple pose. Before that, we don't have it in the glint photo studio. For the snapshot, we have the intimate poses. Like for 100, we have the snapshot one. This one, I think so. We have, yeah, this one we have for the snaps, but in portrait, we don't have the pose. Yeah, this one we have for 91 affinity, which they have mentioned in the post, and this one we have for 151. Whereas for the others, they are saying that we have the poses. Now, this one we have for Xavier at 91. This one we have for Xavier again in the glint at 100. Sylus doesn't have it. This one we have for Xavier for 103. Again, Sylus doesn't have it. Sylus just has the snapshot ones. Now they said Xavier has for 100, 103, 133. Similarly, Zen also has those poses. Raphael is missing one pose as it's mentioned in this post at the 100 affinity in the glint studio. Now this is the pose for Raphael, the 100 affinity pose, but this is not there if you see in portrait mode. That is in the glint photo studio. Yeah, instead Raphael just has the 103 pose and this one. This is at affinity level 133, but they have given Raphael one at 137 also. They have not given Zen and Xavier at 137. They have given Raphael this pose at 137 affinity. So till now we see all the OG3 has three poses after affinity 100, but Sylus just has one, and that too at affinity 151. Now for Caleb, they said, now Caleb also has the 100 pose. It's there in the glint, but Sylus doesn't have it. Similarly, Caleb has this pose at 103, but Sylus does not have it. This one is for the 91 affinity, and this one is for the 84 affinity. So Caleb also has these poses, but again, Sylus does not. Why, Infold? Why haven't you given us these poses for Sylus? What is the problem? Because when you see the snapshot poses, I don't think anything is wrong in giving us these poses with Sylus in the Glint studio. I mean, they can give it. This is the 137 one is this one. This is the 151 affinity pose. This is there in Glint, but this is a 133 one. This one, 149, 137, and this one, the 100 one. It is not there in the glint. Why? You have just given one pose. And if we see, Caleb has two, the other three has three, while Silas just has one. Again, this is unfair. Now, what I think is that we all can hope to get these poses later. I mean, I really wish that they included in the glint because I really want that pose, the 100 one which we saw over here. This is really a pretty pose and I really want it, but no, why don't we have it? Now, I don't know how game development works and what are their phases and how they release content, especially in the gacha games. But what I can see over here, yes, Silas is the one who has less things. We saw it with his solo poses also. Everyone else has the companion pose, the standard companion pose, while Silas was given a different pose, not the same one. It has been an year, and yes, if they won't give it, there will be a big backlash. As for CN players, are they quiet? What is their stance? I made this video, and in this, I shared some of the screenshots of their comments under the official post by Paper Games, and they all were asking same things. They wanted Silas's content, they wanted more ways to farm diamonds. Overall, if you ask me, the game is really good. I like it. I have said it again and again, and I really like it. And personally, I want this game to succeed because the whole development team is majority women, and I want this game to succeed. But these some little things which are there, especially regarding Silas, this shows that yes, they have paywalled almost everything, and this is the company's fault, I would say. The higher ups who are making decisions, they are the ones who are deciding not to give us Silas's content, and yes, we do not like it, I would say. The other problem is their communication skills. They don't answer clearly. Even if I am to send this email to them that this companion pose is missing, their answer will be, oh yes, we have noted your complaint, this pose is missing and we will consider it. We have sent this request to our concerned department and we will address it soon. That's it. That will be their answer. It's either they can write a whole essay on it or they can just give you an answer in 4 lines. but they won't clearly tell us that, okay, if you don't have this pose, you will have it in future. Or we have not given this pose, but we have given you this. So, yeah, these are some things which have confused us a lot. As for now, we know that Silas and Caleb both are missing contents. Now, if with the future updates, that is the Silas branch story updates or the major update of 4.0, we can get these things. I am hoping we get these things because that will pave a way for Caleb also. So, yeah, let's hope for the best. Oh, my baby Silas, you're missing so much content, and Paper Games and Enfold is not listening. Why aren't you listening, Enfold? Please don't do this. I have seen Silas mains have been very patient. Yes, there are some problematic ones, but we are going to ignore them because I don't like gossip, so I'm not going to talk about that. I'm talking about the ones who are sensible, like Kelsey over here. They have been really silent and enjoying everything and waiting for Silas's content. We got a main story update, and Silas was there in it. But yes, some things are still missing, and we need that too. Seeing the recent Raphael myth, I would say that Enfold is working very hard right now because the quality of the myth is beautiful. And one more thing which I noticed was that when you play the myth, our beautiful black MCs are visible. And they are visible very beautifully. The lighting, everything in that card is perfect, I would say. And you can see all the MCs clearly, the darker MCs too. So, yeah, this is a plus point. I will appreciate it. They considered our request, and this time we saw a difference. Raphael Smith is really beautiful. I mean, the CN players spent so much and it topped the charts. Really, thank you to them because that gave us 20 free pulls, and I'm so happy. I pulled on my alternate account and I was able to get one of Raf's card because of those 20 free pulls. So at last, I would say that we can only hope. We can wait patiently and hope. I know they will give it to us, but it's really slow, and yes, it irritates us. Personally, I really feel irritated, but yes, I am an optimistic person, so I would say that yes, we will get it. This was all about the new schedules, predictions, and Silas's missing content. Share your thoughts with me in the comment section below. What do you think about the new prediction schedule? The sleep feature, are you excited about it? And also, what do you hope we could get for Silas with the new version update? I would love to hear your thoughts. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I give out love and deep space updates regularly. I will see you the next time. Bye.